from the usual nonsense.
Wow, 1-yard gain.
And,
What's that?
I'm taking a break from the usual nonsense, and I'm going to give this Madden free trial a little run in an exhibition game with some mid-80 teams, the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be the Houston Texans.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
In Houston. And that is Terrors89 chiming in. Anyway, we're going to see what kind of dumpster fire EA has made here. So.
Oh my God, he ran right by the pass. Then he gets up and celebrates the tackle. Dude, it was a first down on 3rd down. Get up and celebrate when you do something right.
Let's see what we got going on.
Pat Fisher, you're having the worst game of your career right now.
Oh, wow. Nice interception. I get one back. Fucker.
Whack.
I love how they got current home and current away, and then current home option and current away. It's like, what the hell?
Which team are you controlling?
I'm going to be the Texans. I'm going to go with the red jerseys. I don't like the Eagles. 6 minutes is fine. Accelerated clock, whatever. Sure. Exhibition, game style, arcade, simulation, competitive. We're going for simulation because supposedly, this is supposed to be a simulation game. But Lord knows that EA hasn't made a simulation game in fucking almost a decade. Oh my God. I tried the yard before and I don't like it because one, the flashy nonsense with the uniforms is exactly that nonsense. Half the time you can't even tell who's on your team because the other team has the same kind of uniforms and it's like, which ones are my friggin' players? And it's just, I don't like it at all. Like the concept of the whole backyard football thing, that's cool, 1st and 20 and you got 4 tries to get it there, whatever. That's fine, but the extra flashy nonsense is ridiculous.
Well, it's one thing when you played growing up at lunchtime and because
Right.
you knew, all right, 4-on-4, but you knew them personally. I don't, honestly, didn't know a lot of the players nowadays, so because I pay attention to the teams,
well, it's
too hard to keep track of who's on what team anyway. Yeah.
It's football. It's not like the WWE where all your look matters. Now, another thing you noted in your little Super Bowl game there, the preview game leading up, where everybody's doing where these highlights are coming from. Like, the game has what the hell is that? Like, you predicting the future? That's ridiculous.
Because the Bills don't play the Buccaneers this year.
No.
So, especially in those uniforms, because they had us in the exact uniforms they could have been.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of stupid.
Something about that Super Bowl that they did, I don't know if you noticed or not, but in the moments that I actually played...
Whatever. Why is my guy stopping again?
Why is he stopping?
I was trying to figure out one of the moments that you played. It was just under 2 minutes in the first half, and you had 80 yards to go. I'm not sure how that was a moment.
2 minute, 2-minute drive.
Yeah, I guess that sort of counts.
But anyway, in the moments I played, I outscored the Buccaneers 28-3.
Yeah.
They scored 22 points on their own outside the moments. Isn't that not Tom Brady freaking cheap shit?
Defense not a moment when the team's attempting to score on the defense,
Boy, you guys, oh Jesus, that is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? First of all,
Charlie Johnson got hurt.
yeah, no, well but where did the speed come from all them Bears when they were tangled up in blocks when I took off running? I couldn't even get past the line of scrimmage. Now Buddy Humphrey's in there.
The running backs and the receivers are a lot more responsive to right stick
Jesus
commands, it seems like.
Oh, that's the game.
Crazy to have a good game.
Unless I can score.
It's a 3-point game.
Unless I can score on defense. How am I going to drive with Buddy Humphrey?
Huh? Maybe.
How does Sonny Randall get out jumped? How does Sonny Randall get out jumped for that?
I mean, Sonny Randall's white, you know that. Right?
He's also one of the best receivers in the league in sacks for future. I'm not necessarily sure if he's one of the best of that era, but in sacks for future, we've turned him into one of the best.
Yeah, that's true.
He's also a lot taller than whoever number 26 is.
Benny McRae.
Receiver should turn around against the
But yeah, Sonny Randall is better than McRae.
By the way, I just want to point out that you have the last 5 carries, you've got 0 yards.
Yep.
Total. Now they said that you'll probably rip off. Now they said that you'll probably rip off like a 30-yarder, but
right.
Should be a first down. The physics are
Big
still
fast,
fine.
71-yard touchdown run.
perfect blocking on a blitz.
Still got players going through players, especially in piles.
Yeah, there's no collision detection.
No.
They don't care.
I'm just going to say it. Pong back in the 80s had better collision detection.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was one thing what happened in Madden 2000 on the PlayStation 1, you know?
Yeah.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye and discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
Seems like some momentum plays seem to be a little bit crisper, but they're still not. It still doesn't make up for the lack of other shit. Like, they did some improvements, but they didn't do what they needed to do.
Yeah, they definitely didn't do it.
They didn't get the stop. Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they got to change up what they have been doing.
Valkekin is 4 of 11.
Second level, 74 should have stayed on that linebacker and pushed him out.
Exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
Wow, didn't even attempt to jump at the ball. I managed to try and cut the thing short, but 3rd and 7.
Trying to throw the ball,
Oh,
and you're putting pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
He's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Side, no, it's 2 on 1. Okay.
Come on.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Yes, Gale Sayers got the first down.
Just enough.
Once again, I don't know what I can't buy any luck right now.
On first down.
It seems like the quick passes are, I don't know yet. So far, I haven't had a scripted attempt to throw the ball take forever and have the sack happen. But it's still early.
Yeah, I think they fixed that. It's one of the few things
Yeah,
that seems
we'll
better.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top. Take it deep.
Yeah, that is intercepted.
Okay, wow, all right. That was an interception. At the end of the first quarter, that's great. I know. I'm gonna go look at that replay though. I'm gonna see what happened there. Not bad. Okay, he was sitting there 3 yards off, waiting. But okay, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna go like this.
Even perfect blocking for John Arnett.
Let's see here.
John Arnett.
I ain't saying that this couldn't have resulted in a interception.
Here we are again. Another 3rd down and short.
But here we go with this collision detection again. He, what the hell's his name? Slay comes through Fuller, his left arm, which if there's detection there, that would probably even be pass interference.
Oh.
Because he literally blows right through his left arm.
Oh my! Why did my guy turn like that? He's
It's
playing him like
2020.
it's basketball, and then at the last second turns out to the sideline.
That shouldn't even be there. That shouldn't be there at all. That's ridiculous. That should have been pass interference based off of if there was collision detection.
I don't know what I picked. I just picked a play out of frustration.
Alright, let's see. Let's go get my boy Watt.
Here's the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year, Miles Sanders.
Got double teams out of there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
What the hell?
Gale Sayers. Who was covering them?
Yeah. What happened?
Okay, how did that not end up as a
Your guy just ran out of bounds and gave up. It was weird.
That's ridiculous. That's the second time you've had a guy just run wide open down the field.
Oh. My goodness.
I can't get off the field on third down. That's been my bugaboo this year against humans.
Wow, okay.
Or with John, it's fourth down.
Defender logic definitely has not. Defender logic hasn't improved at all. No, I had two guys on QB spy. One of them should have triggered the instant the quarterback started running towards the line to pursue the quarterback at the line instead of sitting back and waiting for him to come up.
Okay, we just had a weird thing happen
because he had the back support.
So the computer called for a screen, and I had both my defensive tackles were covering the running back, and so the quarterback held on to the ball, and the offensive linemen were downfield. He then threw the ball to the running back, who caught it and didn't move. Because the minute he threw the ball, there was a flag for it.
Okay.
So the running back just stood there, and I was able to tackle
that one. Or, he was open. Nobody was there for coverage.
The play going back to the play before.
Oh, Charlie
Jackie
Johnson's
Smith.
back.
Yeah, going back to the play before, Jackie Smith had to buck his feet until he decides to turn around to catch the ball.
Yeah.
If he catches it in stride, he caught it, so I really couldn't complain. But it was a 12-yard gain. It could have been like a 20-yard gain.
What is this? This guy's head up on him.
Oh!
And he's supposed to be.
I did turn into Carolina.
I threw it on the run.
Zone over here, but
I thought I had stopped because I saw Conrad beat Carolina.
Else.
And I didn't come to a complete stop quick enough.
I guess that's just I'll go benefit of the doubt and call that a zone defeating play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not
I knew I should have went with man on that. But
should get all the credit.
That's just seemed too.
The quarterback just says, "Hey, who's gonna make a play for me? I just need something right here." And the end result there, nice first down.
It was almost one of those Gale Sayers moments.
Yeah.
Too glaring.
It's frustration for me at this point, but I really, it's.
Who can stand up and make a play? It's only a 3-yard run.
Whatever. I can't. I'm frustrated, but I can't complain about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, when it's in, I mean, some of the coverage things have been ridiculous. But yeah, the defenders fall.
Like my receivers turning around.
Right.
My receivers turning around instead of.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. He's got it
That was
complete to
just
Perkins.
awkward.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8.
Couldn't get it. Yeah, I need to stop calling audibles.
I was going to say, why are you calling audibles so much when you're up by 10 with the ball? And I'm not stopping anything.
That's what he does.
I know.
That's
Carson Wentz is 6 for 6.
John goes for it on fourth down. Everybody's got their thing.
Yeah.
I know.
Mine is delayed games.
Well, you did stop the clock at least for me. -4 rushing yards. I'm awesome. That's okay. I can't. Jesus. I can't.
Wow.
That should have been the kind of pass was picked off, but is my guy covering right? No, he's trailing.
Well, Dick Fast is having a game.
Here we go with this. Now you're gonna have what, all top 5 running backs?
Well, he has just scored his fourth rushing touchdown of the game, and he had a 71-yard run already.
Come up and get him. He got the first
You know, if
down
you put it in
because
juke
that guy
block, you
didn't
don't have to
pursue
sit in
the
the huddle for
quarterback.
10
He
seconds.
mirrored him.
Yeah, sometimes I forget about that.
But the good news is I'm about ready to bench some starters here, because Dick Bass always gets hurt in every game. So once the fourth quarter hits, he'll probably be done for the day.
If you will, that plays over.
The derriere dips, I like that
Been working on it for a little bit. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Chew clock.
1st and 10. Here's Wentz.
That's fine.
You just got to realize you don't have a lot of time to call audibles.
Right.
If you call the play quick, then you'll have 25 seconds. So.
It sails incomplete.
If you know what you want to do.
Pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ooh, Myrtle
That's my
Nelson's still
problem.
on
I never
point.
know what I want to do.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Livingston, 2 carries, 1 touchdown.
And they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it.
Wow, okay.
I'm worried about that one.
Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab.
Jesus Christ, is Sean Jackson still playing?
Yeah.
Oh,
What team is Deshaun Jackson on?
The Eagles. Again.
Oh!
All right. Not that I have a lot of time, but Gale Sayers with a fumble. Okay, so I just went in and put that strip thing on. Usually it gives me 2 face mask penalties and no chance to strip ball. So that's the first time I ever used it that it worked.
that was close.
Go up the fucking field! Why are you dancing? All you gotta do is run straight, you stupid idiot.
Well, at least you didn't jump and stop in the air.
Now I'm not gonna score because of that too. I don't understand why all of a sudden, does this seem like it's happening more lately that running backs, receivers, defenders are doing stuff on their own when you're controlling them?
Not to me. But I do agree it's been
Whoa, that
happening
was just a terrible throw.
more often. So I don't know if
snap.
maybe it's a control thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It definitely does happen sometimes, but I do think it happens. Others.
Guess what? Bill Munson will be entering the game not because
That
Roman
was
Gabriel was
intercepted?
terrible.
Okay, the dancing is not necessary.
Nope.
Let's get the
We're
shit
just
out of that.
35-0 at the start of the fourth quarter.
Come on,
Look
snap
at
the
that.
ball.
I want to see what happened there.
We're gonna rest some players.
I didn't score. I didn't score after that. What did I tell you?
Yeah.
Holly McDowell needs to have a seat.
Meanwhile, the
Okay,
Rams
again,
are by 100.
let's see here.
So the Cardinals fall to 3-4. They're going to be 3 games out in the NFC West.
The Bears are 3-3, so I guess still hanging on. Better than the Broncos, at least. Wow, the rushing game was one-sided.
Yeah, well,
Aaron
what did I
comes
tell
up
you?
through the other player again.
I got no blocking. I tried
Then
running.
What in the
I
fuck
called like
is this?
eight rushes. Even when I tried with the quarterback, though, I could not get that one where I had tons of running room and I took
That's-
off. All of a sudden, your 3 guys turned into John Elway's quarterback mode.
Yeah.
And
Is
were
his knee up
outran
his
me,
ass?
and I got no gain.
Where'd his leg go? Where is
Now
his
they're
leg?
not to rub it in, but the teams that were on a bye had more rushing yards than you this week.
Oh, well, thanks for joining this horrible, horrendous. Wasn't that bad, honestly, but there's just little things. You know, you add up, there's like 4 or 5 things receivers not doing what they're supposed to, or
Hey, Vinny.
Bobby Joe Conrad running for a touchdown and then jukes. He jukes the freaking hash mark. So it leads to me getting 11 points. But thanks for joining us. Until next time, God bless America, and shove this game up your ass. What were you saying, Terrace?
If physics was a thing...
I can't remember who your third loss was, but I think, if I remember, now you've only lost to either yourself or other humans as the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Oilers. The Cardinals lost to the Packers, the Colts, the Oilers, and the Bears.
Yep.
My next 3
You
weeks
gotta have a schedule getting easier soon then.
Well, my next 3 weeks are Vikings, Buccaneers, bye, 49ers.
You're going to lose the bye.
I might.
Anyway.
At least in rushing yards.
So this interception shouldn't have happened if physics was a thing in this game. But we're not even going to discuss the clusterfuck that is your legs here. But
I still got 5 humans
this
left.
Here, you have... Maddox would have not...
The Cardinals are kind of like the Broncos, just a tough schedule.
Roby's hand here, and...
I've lost 3 in a row and 4 out of 5. Here's the remaining schedule. Home for the Vikings, home for the Buccaneers, at 49ers, Marshals, 49ers, Rams, at Jaguars, at Rams, at Cowboys.
Wow. So
what is this?
2 Niners within 3 weeks, and then 2 Rams in 3 weeks.
I played Terrace 3 times in 4 weeks.
They're
I played Terrace 3 times in 4 weeks.
inside of each other. What the hell?
I'm not expecting a lot of the Cardinals this year anyway, because they got worse. But
yeah, they did fall off a little bit. I mean, they're your worst team out of the 4, but that's not saying that much.
Well, they've always played like the best. That's the problem.
Right. Eagles, Vikings, Packers in the next 3. Got to win all those. Especially the Vikings and Packers.
Well, these 2 teams are evenly matched. And so far,
I'm switching over on
blowing me out.
My TV to watch the rest of John's trial.
My big gripe is physics. This collision detection. If they had proper collision detection in this game, which it's 2020, there is absolutely no reason they shouldn't have it.
No, 2K does it with wrestling. They get the collision detection right.
Then,
granted, again, listen, 2K does something right where EA does something wrong. How about that?
But if they had the proper collision detection in this game, you wouldn't have these chintzy ass, what the fuck kind of plays. Like they intercepted the ball, and looking at the interception right up close, one player's got the fucking knee up the other guy's ass. His legs coming out his fucking spleen, you know.
His leg is up his ass into the left?
Yeah, something like that. I think that's where the spleen's located anyway. But
you're not doctors.
No,
this game is definitely... This free trial runs out tomorrow at midnight, right?
Something like that.
It's tonight now on the East Coast.
Well, it's not tonight. Well,
yeah. I will be deleting it off my system. I have a double Monday, so I probably won't Monday, but not be buying it.
Quarterback rating all the way up to 60.
I mean, the improvements, there are some nice improvements, but they definitely haven't been enough for the cost of what this game is. And how that wasn't an interception, I don't know. He didn't even attempt to try and pull the ball in.
Hey, John, have you had any kick lag? Well, you don't kick. So.
Well, I haven't gotten that far yet. It didn't seem like there was any lag on the Philly field goals that I noticed.
Well, you wouldn't notice on their kick, but he hasn't scored yet, and it's the third quarter, so the only kick he's attempted is a kickoff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the tackling is still ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the quarterback...
I'm amazed, too, at the blocking, because look at our game. It's either absolutely perfect or none at all.
Right, that's just it. I noticed that.
There is no
either a good
human...
block. What was that? Okay, hold on.
When I say absolutely perfect, I'm talking Super Bowl 8. Freaking Larry Zonka running in... Or no, Super Bowl 9, Franco Harris running in against the Vikings.
Don't allow 20
perfect
yards?
blocking.
What the hell happened there? Okay. J.J. Watt's X Factor just got turned on for some reason. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. J.J. Watt, rush moves no longer cost points. Okay, sure. Whatever points. I haven't even figured that out yet. But to turn on his X Factor, what do you got to do to turn it on? How the hell do you figure that out?
Cry and complain about the fans booing.
Chance to pressure the quarterback while engaged with a
Hey.
What?
So, Tears wanted somebody to have a bad rating.
Charlie
And,
Johnson, probably?
Well, Charlie Johnson got hurt for that one play, so Bubby Humphrey on the season is 0 for 1 with 1 interception.
So, okay. I didn't do
Every
anything
throw
special
has
on
been
this play, and this is the replay. This is the replay full speed. Watch this, Vinny.
Wow.
This is ridiculous. It's just
This
he
is
walked right
amazing.
into it, and the Eagles just fell apart for some reason or another. I didn't even do anything special on this. I was just like, what the hell? Wow.
Yeah.
Why is the rewinding so slow in this?
San and
Watt comes
San
through.
Antonio Marshals have no rush defense today.
So Charlie Johnson's still up there. Vinny's third,
He
but
goes
Sonny Jurgensen
off
is
of the
taking over
first
as the
guy.
best.
The second
Well,
guy
lost 3 in a row, so that doesn't help.
who's going to the second level just sort of run through him. It didn't really impede him at all. Then
And
he
Sonny
comes
Jurgensen's
into the
pretty good.
center. No, he comes into the guard, knocks his own guy off the guard, like he wasn't even there, and gets the running back for a loss.
I mean, all honesty,
this whole
let me-
offensive.
Let me be honest with myself here in this game. This week, the 3 games that I had went the way they should have. The Bills are better than the Oilers.
You mean
Wow.
the real life
Give me
teams?
the ball.
Yeah, in real life.
There we go.
So, I
don't
should have
want
won that game.
This is being a pain in the ass.
The Packers are
Center.
better than the Vikings. But now I made it harder on myself with my pass. I didn't throw the ball.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think Lombardi's fine with that. If you don't have to
Yeah.
throw the ball,
Yeah.
and you still win.
The
Their-
Bears are
their
better than the
offensive
Cardinals, and it
logic
was a
is
struggle.
gone.
But you didn't blow me out, you know?
Right.
So,
Yeah, 10 points.
when you look
And
at it
you
that
were-
way, yeah,
If you wanted to, you could have kicked the field goal and made it a 7-point game.
where was
Wow.
it? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, after you caught it, got down to the 11.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If you were okay with the field goal,
I
you
would-
could have played it safer, I guess, and got the field goal.
The thing is the onside kick rule is horrible, so
Right, exactly.
I would rather. Obviously, I'd have to go for an onside kick anyway, because it's at that point, it's what, 21-11?
That was, I don't know what that was. That should have been a flag.
Right,
I
yeah, if
think.
you kicked it, it would have been 20.
By the way, Phantom, Soundwave is still working on Madden 20,
Yep, I saw
and he's
that.
doing 85 right now.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's pretty good. I will probably go ahead and redo that season when he's done. Don't see any reason not to.
Yeah.
I assume. Well, I guess I'll try to be unbiased and just be a non-Bears fan and say 7 X-Factors on
He
defense.
dropped that ball?
Yeah. Dent, Singletary, Dan Hampton maybe.
Although I would say actually Stephen
Wilbur
Michael.
Marshall, Stephen Michael. Well, that may be superstar.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I actually think
Apparently,
Somebody in the
Watt
secondary.
gets
Dent for
activated
sure, but I think
from fucking tackle
Hampton
loss.
got more praise than
because of
McMichael,
monster.
but
Yeah.
Michael did a lot of work in there, a lot of double teams.
Took the hand off. There's going to be a holding penalty.
But yeah, I mean, Wilbur Marshall
Sure
might
not how that
be
was. Has an interference either, but
I
They
guess
need
the
to go to
secondary
the
might.
offense.
Leslie Frazier was good, but maybe not X Factor. And then of course Walter Payton on offense.
Yeah, Walter Payton. I would give superstar to Willie Galt.
I think his speed, when the guys are really fast, well, like Bob Hayes, he's not a superstar or anything, and he still can kill you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
If you're fast
What
enough,
the hell was that
you
throw?
don't really need the
He
extra.
had absolutely no reason
Yes, you
to
do.
throw an inaccurate
Yes,
pass.
you do.
Yes, you do.
Wow. Wasn't even pressured.
No.
My ice maker in my fridge just dropped like a ridiculous amount of ice, so it's like, boom. But luckily nothing's wrong.
Well,
Fuller makes that catch.
make sure we be able to sleep well tonight, knowing your ice maker's making ice.
Yes, exactly.
Come on, get off the fucking...
Much louder than it needs to be at midnight, though.
So,
Sports Odyssey Tears just uploaded an hour-and-a-half video called 86-89 Cleveland Browns highlights.
cool.
Oh my god.
I mean, they don't get their shit taken down?
This stuff is...
Not right away, at least. It's been up for 2 hours. I got a copyright claim today on a wrestling video I did in July of 2019. Really?
They must not like you. They're going, whoa, okay.
It was not a strike or anything, but still.
Okay, that was interesting.
Here's some of our human-controlled backup quarterbacks for you. Don Troll 2 for 5 with an interception and 3 yards. Eddie
What
Wilson
team
of
is
the
that?
Patriots.
Okay.
Oilers.
Oh, okay.
Eddie Wilson of the Patriots, 3 of 10, 46 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Again, with the whole, curl patterns apparently are automatic interceptions.
Craig Morton, 5 of 20.
The receivers
51
don't.
yards, 2 picks.
The receivers don't come
Craig
back to the
was
ball.
in the entire
No.
fourth quarter of the Cowboys game when they were up 42-7, and the game finished 42-21. Craig, I think, completed 2 of like 15 with an interception. I was just like pissed.
Yeah, our
So,
backup quarterbacks are not performing.
Dick Bass left the game after about 180 yards rushing, and then Jim Steiger came in and had about 120.
180, so Bass is
So-
definitely third then.
I go out and I get
Listen.
2 100-yard rushers for the Packers, and you got to go do better than that.
Let me just.
What the
well, I
hell?
didn't know
What the
I was going to
hell?
have about. I didn't know.
Oh my fucking god.
Because my
First
2
off,
guys
it
are
didn't even
superstar
select
Hall
the
of
player I
Famers.
wanted to go to.
Dick Bass only got 154.
So, how did he was...
13 carries for 154
What the
yards.
fuck?
Touchdowns. Jim Steiger, 8 carries,
You gonna
116 yards.
Finish this game, John? Or are you just going to
I
delete
don't
it now?
know. I mean, this is ridiculous because, okay, I was on Watt, but somehow I ended up on this dude way the fuck over here. And then, all of a sudden, I'm thinking I'm Watt, and I'm running off the fucking field. So he's wide the fuck open. Okay, so then we gotta go all...
No, that
the way
means
down.
the next game the Rams are going to have a tough time.
It was brilliant
Okay,
coverage.
now, under normal circumstances, and in previous Madden games, I mean, this is a knee down on the ground, but apparently it's not until.
Well,
right
I don't know if it's down.
That's that.
I don't
well,
know if it's
no,
down.
in previous Madden
Yeah.
games, but I mean, which I guess this would be considered an improvement. So the ball does.
Yeah,
break
that was
plane.
one of the big things that
You know,
they touted.
So
It was
that's good.
reaching for
I was
the
wondering what the deal
goal
was there
line.
because I was trying. So there was a reach for the goal line. I mean that's cool and all. I wasn't sure,
Yeah.
but like I said, with the knee being parallel that close to the fucking ground, they typically say, "Oh well, that's a down."
I'm reminded of a play back in 2003 because we were in the frat house when Michael Vick scored against the Panthers, and everybody's like, "Oh, his knee was down. His knee was down." When they show the highlight up close, you see at the last second his knee straightens out so it doesn't hit the ground.
Right? Yeah, I remember that.
That would
Yeah.
be the kind of thing. That would be the kind of thing that I wish they would do. If a guy's
Yeah.
reaching for the ball to have the wherewithal,
That's
presence of mind to
I was gonna say,
straighten his
that's an
knee.
awareness thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those things, I mean, what they did is nice. They did the reach the ball out finally after years, but that's the whole problem with Madden is like the zone coverage. You still can't cover in zone. Your guys are stupid.
Oh
when they're
god,
trying to
zone
make
coverage is absolutely terrible. I've been killed on zone
Right.
coverage.
And that affects like 50% of the game.
Yeah.
And so
I
even if I
just
could never
finished-
reach for the goal line, fine, just make zone coverage work. Like if they did the big change, the big fix, I would be okay with. Oh, these little things still aren't in there. Like,
Do
well,
I need
yeah.
to advance?
Oh yeah. I will do the roster stuff in the morning. It's already almost 1 o'clock.
So just
Yeah, you're-
since we're through week 6 now.
Okay, that was a defensive swap.
You're still
Raiders are
broadcasting.
6-0. Oh shit! Sorry.
Shut my computer
know.
down.
You guys just been chatting away. Raiders are 6-0. Colts are 5-1. Patriots are 5-2. Browns are 5-2. There's your 4 division leaders.
Wait, the Patriots are in the division lead, not the Jets.
Well, they're
because I beat the
currently
Jets. Okay.
Yeah. Then the Chiefs are 5-1. They have the first wild card, and the Jets are 5-2, and they have the second one.
What the fuck?
In the NFC,
froze there.
We don't know about the Raiders yet. We don't know about the Redskins.
Not really.
Rams are 6-1.
Fourth down. This is my first fourth down.
Panthers are 5-1. I guess
Why don't you
those
know
two
about the Redskins? I thought you.
Because they haven't played yet.
That worked. So
well,
that was just fucking terrible.
I put my profile. I put my dummy profile on the Redskins.
I'm gonna go and look at that.
Advance week.
Oh, you're not going to look at it right now?
Force advance.
When we get there, come on, that's retarded. There you go. Okay.
Advancing to next week.
So yeah, we had to wait for this to develop. I should have probably threw it right about here instead, but he took.
Okay, Rams are 5-1.
And he got hit as he threw. So
Panthers are 5-1.
And as he throws it,
Friggin' Panthers are the number 2 seed.
But
yep.
Okay, here we go again.
The Packers are 5-2, and the Cowboys are 5-2.
Here we go again.
So there's your 4 division leaders.
Yeah, left leg and right leg.
And then the 49ers are 5-2. They are your first wild card, and your second wild card are currently the 4-2 Redskins. Because apparently the Panthers beat the Redskins.
How that?
John, are you trying to say that's pass interference?
I'm trying to say it shouldn't have been. It should have at the very least been pass interference. He ran right through the motherfucker.
No, it's incidental contact. He's going for the ball. He just disappeared.
Yeah, he completely disappears here. Incidental contact's incidental contact. This, I mean, with the physics here.
And there's still 2 winless
not pass
teams
interference.
in the.
My thing is
1 in each.
Why is your guy?
Physics shit.
Saints and
Your guy's
Dolphins.
bigger. Why doesn't he have more ability to get the ball?
No, his momentum should have pushed the guy out of the way a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, leading quarterback passing yards. Earl Morrall, 1,900.
What was that? Hold on.
Leading touchdowns.
Oh, it's like, yeah, that is weird.
No.
Earl Morrall with 16, leading interceptions. George Blando with 17.
His arm here.
George Blando, how many?
It locks
17.
out all of a sudden, like, ooh, it's fucking stiff.
Jim Brown is 1,006 yards rushing, 106 lead on Gene Mingo, who has 900.
For a game that's been out since the 80s, this shit shouldn't even fucking be existing.
Dick Bass has 670 at third. Perkins is fourth at 566. Willard is fifth at 536. Snell and Sayers are tied at 517. Toller 516. Nance 511.
Well, I was offside.
What is the
wow? I mean, I was offsides for that, but the run prediction failed on the run. Completely, like epically.
Well, that's been the way it's been.
They need to get rid of that prediction shit. If you're going to sit there and predict the play,
I don't even do it.
Get it right. It should not result in a fucking broken touchdown.
Do you remember in Tecmo Bowl when you predicted the play, you picked the same play as your opponent?
Yeah,
you had a chance. You had a chance to beat it.
Small
but it was
chance.
Like a 1% chance. Yeah.
Unless you were Bo Jackson.
Leading touchdowns for running backs: Jim Brown 12, Mingo 11, Perkins 11, Bass 9, Toller 8, Snell, Nance, and Reed 5.
Right now, the only reason why I ain't got points on the board is because of interceptions. Mainly 2 interceptions from fucking curl patterns.
Leading wide receiver in yards, Homer Jones, 858.
Their logic as far as coach suggestions.
That's the only play he has with the Giants.
We're in the fucking 4-minute offense, and they're not suggesting for.
If you notice this year, and I'm not double teaming Mike Ditka now because he's less scary than he was when he was all you had.
Maynard's got 823,
Right.
878.
What the hell is that?
I don't even think you completed a pass to Ditka in that game, did you?
I don't believe so.
Lionel Taylor has 40 receptions and is one behind Tommy McDonald with 41.
Friggin' Tommy McDonald.
He did have 8
How many-
receptions.
Who's leading the league in stupid jukes?
Stupid jukes.
I don't have that category, sir. I apologize.
I'm sure it's my guys. Bobby Joe Conrad is gone. He could go all the T-jukes.
Well, let's see if I can find Mr. Conrad.
Well, he's got one less touchdown than he should have.
I know I take a lot of chances and stuff like that and throw the ball.
I can tell
up
you
and
who
all
leads
that
the league
shit.
in broken tackles.
But this fucking
Seriously,
shit is ridiculous.
Oh, Mac,
There goes Watt again. He's not hot or nothing, but all of a sudden he jumps in and gets a tackle for loss, and he's in the fucking zone. I don't get this. I didn't do nothing special. Didn't do a goddamn thing. That was all Madden that did that. Twice in this game.
That's because every now and then they got to make the star look like a star, or else to justify their game.
I don't need the computer to take over the player I'm on. And
No, it is.
give me
It is
wow.
absolutely ridiculous. That's like, well, it's the same way with I've had defenders all of a sudden stop when I've got a clear shot at making the tackle. They just come to a stop. It's the same physics that the running backs and the receivers
here's
do when
the
they
kicker,
juke.
right? Watt's cooldown or whatever is, prevent 20 yards or whatever. I can't do shit with him to prevent this 20 yards. All they do is keep passing, and I had one drive when he was hot earlier where I got 1 sack. But
Yeah, and the other thing is that this is prevent 20 yards, but if you make them lose yards, you don't get those yards back.
right, it doesn't. The logic.
Willie
as
Davis
we said
still leads the
before.
league in sacks with 15. Deacon Jones is second, Bob Lilly third, Bobby Bell fourth, Ordell Brazy,
Oh, crazy.
and Coleman is now sixth.
Coleman
right.
any in this last game.
That was my goal.
You had good left tackle blocking.
Just gonna let that fucking.
What is Homer Jones' problem with 36 yards a catch?
That's all John
shit's just
does.
terrible.
It's the only play he's got is throw to Homer Jones.
Yeah, I have to take
There
it.
he is,
Homer
It's
Jones.
it's a
Yes.
fucking. It's a broken play. It's a play
Yep.
that you can't do nothing about because whatever, and that's how Madden's made. So if you want to play simulation football, you might as well buy an old fucking simulation football game that's not Madden, because
And
this isn't simulation.
That's that newspaper
And he
reporter
just
friend of mine.
spiked the
he
ball
plays-
that he didn't have in his hand. Wow.
He played. That's yeah. Okay, so that newspaper reporter friend of mine down in New York City.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day. He did the free trial for Madden 2. He played it about for 45 minutes and then deleted it. He went back to a 2K5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
2K5.
He
Or
updated the
All-Pro.
rosters.
The one thing I
Well, you
have
know what?
to.
Why did they stop with All Pro Football?
The reason why I was turned off from 2K
Well, All-Pro
game,
football didn't have a franchise.
the 2K
Well,
NFL.
yeah, but they could have kept improving it like Maximum Football is doing.
Right.
You keep improving it year after year. All Pro, first of all, 2K has the resources and the ability that All Pro Football could give Madden the competition that we needed.
Well, I think that, I mean, I don't
That
know
was-
if they're
how is that
banned
not a
from having
momentum
it,
play?
but
You stopped
they,
him like he
they
wasn't
had
moving at
old
all.
players like Elway and Barry Sanders and stuff,
Yeah.
retired players. So I don't know if
I
something,
can remember.
because of Ultimate Team, if somehow EA bought something where they're the only ones that can have
Oh,
old
covering
players
beat.
too.
That might have been.
Yeah, I
it.
don't know for sure, but I
But,
would
I
put
mean-
it past EA just to.
2K could have done something
Again.
where you have full.
How is he
Full
freezing
editability.
him when he touches him?
Phantom,
Yeah.
your Jerry Hopkins leads the league in tackles with 59.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta walk my dog.
My Bronco guy.
Yep.
The Cobb somehow
And
didn't know where I'm
Chuck
going.
Shanta still leads the league in interceptions.
Oh yeah, he had a good game.
He's got 7.
Yeah.
2 ahead of Edgerson and 2 ahead of the future Oakland Raider Willie Brown.
Fuller.
Then a whole bunch of guys tied at 4.
So Benny McRae had 2 in that game, but he must still not be any higher than 4.
care about the fucking points.
Worst fumbles.
Got a touchdown
Who has
finally,
the
though.
most pass deflections?
Let's see how the extra point goes. Oh my God! What the fuck was that? That shouldn't exist in this game at all. This is not an online game.
Cornell Green has 13.
Watch that kick.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. The
Holy
kick
shit!
is,
That wasn't just lag. That was straight up glitchy.
Yeah, that was the one thing that is definitely worse.
On the that shouldn't exist at all in this game right here. This specific game. I'm doing an exhibition versus the computer. There's no network, nothing that necessary. There's no nothing.
Yep. Yeah, I had that, and then
that's a
outside
fucking coding error.
Right. And then there was something in
These
just
lazy
switching
fucks.
from like one menu to another. It was like it like almost froze. And I'm like, what the hell is that?
Benny McRae, by the way, is your top deflection.
They
With
are
8.
extremely lazy on this. Because the kickoff doesn't do it.
Let's look at transactions. Panthers re-sign. Bengals
They did
re-sign.
fix the Buffalo Bills home.
Chargers
they
signed
did.
Doug McDougal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vinny,
like
I just scored
over.
a point, and the extra point was horrendous. That was shockingly terrible.
Flag.
That it's like it's a glitch, dude. That's not lag. That's terrible coding.
It's one thing when there's lag on a kick when you're against, which still doesn't make sense.
Well,
but
when you're playing
when
against,
you're playing
I
a
get it if
human,
you're online over network, but there
Yeah.
should. That's why it has to be a fucking coding error.
because there's no reason for it when you're playing the computer.
That was
I was playing.
disgusting.
I was playing in an offline franchise, so against computer, and I was having lag.
That should be clipping, but they didn't call it.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards and control of the football.
My lord, that was.
With very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting field position for them here as they
I shut my computer down, or I would look to see if there's any transactions.
There
You
are
turn my
Chargers,
computer-
Bengals.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real
Apparently,
life.
the only close catches you can make are if you're the defender.
incomplete pass here now is set.
Really?
I'll do those in the morning before I go to breakfast.
What the fuck was that?
Nearly another
So, Mark, if you have time at some point in the afternoon or whatever before the Bears play,
So we're gonna look at
Well, the
that.
Bears
again.
play at noon or 1.
Like, I mean, I get awareness is a thing because, you know, you have to be aware of what's going on the field. But even the professionals don't sit there and break off their pattern, especially when they're not fucking looking. So how the hell do they know that the ball's in the air? And he breaks off his pattern, turn around and almost intercept it? Are you shitting
Brian,
me
you're on the
there?
Rams.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
He's wide
the
open
Rams
across
trade.
the field. And if
The
this dude
Rams
kept
trade
going,
Bobby Smith to the Lions, and then they signed Mac Bird from the practice squad. And I'm going to go to the Colts. The Colts also trade somebody to the Rams, or to the Lions, I mean.
Who did I trade to the Rams? I mean, to the Lions?
Bobby Smith.
because this is if the proper logic was installed, this is a touchdown play. Because he would have come across 22 would have been farther downfield next to the 13 there, and then he would have had to play catch up. That's ridiculous.
third down and 10 yards.
So, John, when you finish that, if you could jump on the Lions profile real quick, we can take care of these transactions.
Oh, we got some trannies to do.
You
That
got-
sounded weird.
You got 2 for the Lions, 2 trades to accept.
All right.
I'll get the clean up for their numbers to check those out.
Well, I'm all
right.
out. Yeah, that's the end of this game. No, there are some nice little improvements in terms of little things like, you know, the reach-in thing with whatnot.
The reach
it
around?
seems like
You get a reach around?
Sure, right. The knee being down thing, I guess. I mean, that seemed like it was all right. The running game, which apparently is not part of the AI or the logic in general, the running back is more responsive to stick moves anyway. But no,
Mac
this,
Bird.
they haven't improved this at all over 21 or
And
2020.
Yeah.
I'd almost say 19 is even better than this one. I'm not a big fan of the flashy bullshit.
Number
dancing
23.
celebrations.
Number 23
We don't
for
need the
Bird.
fucking celebrations. I could give a fuck about celebrations. I don't care how well a goddamn receiver dances. But that
they improved
that
the
extra
celebrations.
point shit, that did that?
Oh, and apparently, just to update, are you still broadcasting, John?
Yeah.
Just to
I'm gonna skip
update,
that.
but for my issue the other day in my preview, apparently the NFL did change the extra point rule at the end of the game.
What's
So-
oh, did they?
You don't
have to do it.
Oh.
Okay, I need to go over
So,
here. We gotta
Just
go
make
over
sure my linebacker is 23, right?
Yes, Macbird.
Somebody else is 23.
Oh,
Hey, Bill George is
I
back.
have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that's no
Let
surprise
me-
there. Okay,
let's see
like
here.
I get it, having nice messages on your helmets and everything, fine, whatever. But if it was an actual legitimate problem and not actually blown up by the media, fine. But this is purely virtual signaling going on here. What the fuck is this shit?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Look at the back of his helmet. You watching this?
no, like doing the
On the back,
transactions.
on the back of the player's helmet, it says "End racism."
Yes, the players are putting stickers on the back of their helmets.
Bobby
The
Smith,
Bulls-
who you have to trade
In Madden,
the guy you're
though.
trading
I
away.
mean, this is
Oh, okay.
ridiculous.
So once
that's
he
in the
accepts
real
the trade,
game?
Brian.
It's in the
Yeah,
game.
got
It's
it.
in the friggin' game.
Because I saw
And
that on the
racism.
back of.
Yeah, it's in the game.
Oh yeah. I did see that. Yep.
Yep. It's on all of them.
Okay.
All right, so
Like,
the Colts
okay,
are trading
Sent positive
Bob
messages. Except
Phelps.
the thing is they jumped off of a platform that was false. So yeah, no, that
Well.
kick. Where I wonder if I can actually look at that. Where is that? And it's not going to show me the shit anyway. I don't think. Because that was fourth quarter.
What did you take? What did you for draft pick from John? So I don't take the same thing.
17.
His second first rounder.
Let me show it.
Say I'll do a third rounder.
Wait, what?
No, I'll do a second rounder then. You got two trades you got to do for the Lions.
No. I was talking to myself.
Okay. So the Colts side of the move is done. The Rams side, we're just waiting on John.
Yep.
Yeah, just give me a second.
I'm typing in the schedule.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a
Wait a minute.
screenshot of that.
Wait a minute. Oh, the Redskins played the Eagles, and the
What was the
Panthers
final?
played. Redskins lost to the Eagles 24-10, and the Panthers.
Beat the
Beat the
Giants
Panthers.
41-36.
Oh, okay.
So Thursday night, the week starts with the Bengals Steelers.
Yeah, I'm typing it all up right now.
That's apparently an
Eagles
attempt at a
Bears,
chop
Marshalls
block.
Colts.
Almost need 70%, 12 touchdowns for it.
Chargers Chiefs, so I have a showcase game.
I don't. The Jets will be on my channel, but I'm playing them.
Yeah. You might want to take your profile off, or the uniform will be modern.
All right,
will.
no, overall, I mean, this is definitely
Take
not
that.
an improvement.
What game can you go put on? Saints Buccaneers,
Not at
you can
all.
go stick a profile on.
Okay.
They
Maybe
polished
stay
it
on
out
there.
of the turd.
I got to move off the Redskins because I got to do well.
Maybe
They put
Terrace
lipstick
should
on
play
the pig.
Eagles games instead of the Jets games.
Oh, when they're the worst team. No, because
Just because
they won't.
Timmy
They won't
Brown
play
is
as many.
way better than
All right, yeah, no, I ain't buying
They
this,
won't-
that's for sure.
They
Yeah,
won't-
he's